Whoa, look at the view. I didn't notice this at night. Damn. Vacation start. Good morning everyone. Welcome to my day number 2 in Palawan. I don't know what happened to my voice, but I went like this. Wow, we literally stayed. This is breathtaking. The view is just the mountain right in front of us. Oh my god. Anyway, currently it's like 6:30, so let's go and have a look at sunrise at the beach because it's like 5-minute walk, and then we go and do the breakfast. So last night I slept for like 5 hours, but even though like I woke up for like 2 or 3 times, still felt really great. If you've been following my vlog, last week I was in Canada and New York, so my body clock is all over the place, and I think today is probably the first time that I actually feel like I am in the Philippine time zone, and now I feel fresh. So let's go and watch and let's go to the beach and see what's going on in the morning. Wow. Damn. You know what? This place reminds me so much of Krabi in Thailand. Just a mountain right at the beach.
A little later.
Well, I just changed into a new shirts because it's a new day. After breakfast, the breakfast was quite good actually. You know, the chicken rice is really similar to the Cambodian dish. Same, fried chicken, egg, and sweet pickled papaya. I was like, damn, this is really good. It tastes amazing, right? The omelette was so moist and fluffy. And the chicken, like my mouth is watering right now. The chicken is very well marinated, and then with the view on my side, oh, chef's kiss. Fortunately and unfortunately, the tour got postponed until 9 o'clock. I don't know what happened. Maybe they don't have enough people and they try to collect everyone. This is like the disadvantage of doing a shared tour, right? They have to wait until they're full so then they could go. By that time, they're probably too hot, 9 o'clock. Also, when I say fortunate, right? My cousin, she is super late. She's still having breakfast right now. We were meant to meet up with the tour people at 8, right? At 7:55, she's still having breakfast. Luckily, I booked like a minute away from the tour, so we can just walk there, so that's all good. Also, the tour that I paid for, right, is called Nido Tour A. If you come here and you didn't book anything, you still can buy it with the local agent. It's only 1,200 per person. I bought it via Klook and it cost me about $31 each person. About the same amount of money. If anything, it's slightly cheaper to book online because of the currency rate, and you good to go, right? But here's the catch. You have to pay environmental fee for 400 peso per person. That's about 12 Australian dollars. I had no idea. I thought it was going to be like 100 or something, but wow, 400. So 2 people, 800 peso extra. Anyway, I guess I have an hour extra, more time for me. Let's see if the tour actually still going, 9 o'clock. Anyway, I'll update you guys soon. We are taking that big boat for the tour. It is a share tour, right? So there's about 30 people so far. Since my cousin doesn't swim, we going to take the kayak all the way to that boat. I mean, that's a good idea, right? I don't want to get wet already. Wow! It's getting on the boat soon. Finally, we got to join a tour. After a bit of delay, I believe we started around 9:30, which is quite late for an island hopping tour, right? We
were joining this tour. As you can see, there were a lot of people. There were about 50 from my memory, 30 to 50. I think 50 was a good number. I forgot to count. And my cousin and I were the last people to arrive at the boat. So then, unfortunately, the boat did not start. So we ran into that issue as well. But it gave us time to settle down, to look at the neighbors' boats. And you can actually charter your own private boat as well if you like, or if you can afford it. So now we are still looking at the engine issue. Look at them, how sweet. This is our guide, by the way. I don't remember his name. I think his name was TJ. And he gave us a really good instruction and introduction to the area as well, that they're trying to keep it as sustainable and as environmentally friendly as possible. And now we are ready to go. Jetting, bon voyage!
Later,
we have arrived at the first destination. Yes, literally the boating right now, and I don't know what the place is called. Try my best to find what the name is. So the first destination that we came to, it is called Commandos Beach. Oh my lord, I came from Australia, right? So we have beautiful beaches and seasides. These really rival our beaches. It's so beautiful. The sand so white, the water was such a turquoise color. It's so beautiful. The weather was so lovely. Everyone just enjoyed the beach, whether they sunbathing or go on for a swim. Even though we left at like 9:30, right? We were quite early because there are more people coming in. Like more boats, minimum 5 to 10, just in and out. As you can see, I got so happy to have found this gigantic shell, and I cannot wait to share with you all. Whoop, there you go, anchor up. We spent a good 1 hour at this place. So as you can see, the sun is already up. Beautiful scenery along the way. Early on, everyone did not know each other, so it was so quiet. I guess everyone was just trying to soak in the beauty of the islands. In the Philippines, right? In Palawan in particular. So the guide, he was just trying to hype everyone. He was playing all like party disco music in the background as well. So right now we are on the way to the Big Lagoon, but look on my right. It's quite magnificent, isn't it?
So this is South Park Miniloc Island, okay? So we're gonna snorkeling here. So whether you're
Right, originally the second destination was going to be the Big Lagoon, but it was so crowded that the guide switched it. We're going to do that last, and we come to do snorkeling first, which is right there. Woo! Well, I'm going snorkeling soon. But first, photo shoot. That's a must.
Hi guys! Hi guys! Hi!
What's your name?
JM guys, so visit El Nido guys.
Absolutely, come here. Alright, GoPro time. So this was my very first time doing snorkeling. As you can see, I had no idea. I was just told to like jump in this area. That's where everyone was jumping. So I got so excited and ready to go as well. And then my cousin was filming on the actual camera where I had GoPro on my hand. As you can see, I was struggling. Got water in my nose, in my mouth, in my eyewear, in the goggles. It was just a mess. But the silver lining is I got to enjoy beautiful marine life, seeing all of those corals, the fish, everything under the water. It was just beautiful. Obviously, the goggles and the snorkeling gear was free with the ticket. So they gave you when you got to the agency early in the morning, and they gave you the assigned snorkeling gears, and then you just keep them during the trip.
Well, snorkeling was fun. That was my first time doing it, by the way. And I got some scratches through.
Unfortunately, I did get some scratches, cuts everywhere on both of my legs. As you can see, my toenails were just red right there.
The other boat, so we can eat right in the next step.
Oh, we're eating on that one?
Right there on the next island.
Now we are continuing to another destination at the sea.
Is that lunch?
So we have approached this place. There were so many people on this side of the island. I believe we are trying to find a place to park, and you can actually hire a kayak to do some water activity if you wanted to. Now we are anchoring at this area, so then we could have some lovely lunch. The smell of the sea was just beautiful.
So unfortunately, we have to walk from the boat to the beach on the other side for lunch. At first, I thought lunch was not included, but apparently it is. But they have to prepare it. So by the time we get to the beach, hopefully there is food. But anyway, trying to not get all my stuff wet.
I really enjoy this view. As you can see, as you can see, there are pockets of cove and beaches along this side, and it's depend on where you park the boat, right? So you can have your barbecue right here or over there, or there is one right behind me. I believe that is our lunch being delivered by foot by the boat crew to here, our station. So it is 1 p.m. at the moment. We spent about 3 hours just cruising around, going to beaches. We went to 2 spots already, which was the 7 Commandos and the snorkeling area, and then we still need to do the secret beach, Big Lagoon, small lagoon as well. Hopefully we can get it done by 5 p.m. Then everyone goes separate way. Lunch here. Lunchtime. Look, we got some pork, rice of course, pickle, nope, it's stir-fried vegetable, and some prawn. It looks quite appetizing, by the way, and that's our setup over there. Quite cool, very family style, and I enjoyed it. At least it's free, right?
Later.
I don't know what time it is, but I think it's time for us to go. But it's so beautiful. I'm in 2 o'clock maybe.
beautiful scenery. I highly recommend you all to wear water socks or water shoes. As you can see, my leg got cut really bad. Anyway, right now we are at another destination, the fourth one I believe. This one is called Secret Lagoon. You have to go through this narrow passage or hole pretty much to go in to experience this beautiful place. Unfortunately, as you can see, the water is milky. Early on in the morning, according to my tour guide, the water would be super clear. You can actually see at the bottom of the lagoon. But unfortunately, we had about 100 or 200 people a day going through this area. That's why all the mud came to the surface, so it's become milky. Super crowded as well. As you can see, literally hundreds of people queuing just to get inside, take some pictures, have a swim, and then come back. We are making our way to the final destination for the Big Lagoon. Big Lagoon doing kayaks. 2 people, 200 peso, I think, and 3 people, 350. And also we're going to stay here for an hour.
A few moments later.
Okay, so right now we are on the kayaks. My cousin is doing all the work while I'm vlogging. Go to the Big Lagoon. As you can see, the scenery is beautiful. We have about an hour to do this. And also, it costs us 300 peso to hire the kayak. Right, I want to show you guys something. Look, the rocks, right? It has oyster that used to live in there. But what is amazing, look at the fish down at the bottom. That is, wow. There are a lot of fish in there. We will go to that side first, and then we come back and then go to the other side, do 1 round lap, and then go back that way. We have come to this cul-de-sac, and my cousin tried to navigate it. Ah. Just relax here. We take turn because I was at the back. Just try to get like a really good sound. See, over there, people actually went all the way to that side. Like, we couldn't go there because it's quite far. So now we are going back. Oh. 3 times. Let's try one more time. Finally, 4 times. After collecting everyone, we had some snack and then we made our way back to the seashore from the Big Lagoon, as it was our final destination. As you can see, the view with the sunset, the sea, the mountains, the islands along the way, it's just superb. I really enjoy my time being at the sea and also getting to know a lot of the locals, the tour guide, the captain, and looking at the beauty of Palawan or the Philippines in general. The journey back from the Big Lagoon to the Nido Beach, it was not that far. I think they planned a tour accordingly so then they can finish off quite close to the beach where we started, and then we're going to come back for a total of 35 Australian dollars plus 400 peso a person. For the environmental fee, I say completely worth it. Free lunch, free snack, free water, tour guide included for the entire day. I think that's a bargain. If you do some calculation, it's probably like $50 Australian dollars. Highly recommend you to do this tour. You can find it everywhere. I bought mine on Club. Ooh, I actually turned red and the same on my back. That was a good 8 hours of adventure. We just landed back to the shore. Yeah, the entire day was worth it. Started around at 9:30 and now we got back at around 5:30 p.m. Now I have to return this and this to the agency and then shower time.